Rupture is the new film by Steven Shainberg, who previously directed Secretary, which is a pretty decent indie film. This one stars Noomi Rapace, and it's released through Signature Entertainment on digital download on the 23rd of December and DVD and Blu-ray on the 9th of January. The film sees Rapace playing a woman named Renee, who is abducted by several people, in fact, not just one person. It seems this whole team of people abduct her, but she doesn't know why, and that's the crux of the film. Why have these people abducted her, and why are they holding her in this institution where they seem to be running all kinds of weird tests on her? Now, I'm the kind of person who likes movies that are set generally in one location, are very confined locations. These are usually to get around low budgets and whatnot, but they can work when they're done right. And the thing with this film is, I would say the first two-thirds of it are done right. They're really good, really kind of gripping, very tense, claustrophobic. And if you're not someone who loves spiders, someone like me, there will be moments in this that really get the white knuckle kind of treatment, because yeah, I hate spiders, absolutely hate them, and there are several scenes in this when, as I say, these people who are doing these tests on Renee know she has a fear of spiders, and they do some stuff with spiders, and yeah, like I say, that may not bother some viewers. You know, if they've not got a problem with spiders, it's not going to bother them. I do have arachnophobia, and I was tense during those scenes. So those scenes work, like I say, for someone like me, or don't work, depending on which way you look at it. But yeah, the first two-thirds of the film, where you don't really know the answer to why these people have abducted her, is good. It's quite fun. It's quite thrilling. There's some genuine mystery there. The problem is that the film kind of loses it in that last third. Once we know what the secret is, once we know what the mystery is, it kind of goes down the toilet a little bit. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end how I would like it to end, even after knowing the truth, so to speak. I think they could have gone elsewhere with it. That being said, like I say, those first two-thirds are a really great exercise in what you can do with tension on a really low budget. Now, the first few scenes in this film, when we see Renee in her daily life, the cinematography on that, I thought looked really cheap, looked really digital, like it was just made on a really low budget and shot on like a digital camera. It felt very kind of TV-esque. But once we get into the compound where Renee is being kept, the whole cinematography changes, and it kind of works with that type of cinematography that they had at the beginning, because you suddenly get this change of tone in the film. The fact that she's been abducted, we feed into her emotional state, and the cinematography kind of changes. It becomes more akin to something out of a thriller, out of a horror movie, which it isn't in the beginning. It's more just a common old TV drama, I guess, which, like I say, works for what we're seeing in the beginning. So that shift in tone, I think, may work for some people, it may not. For me, it did. The central performance by Noomi Rapace is really good. I like her a lot as an actor. Anyone who's seen the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo will, I would imagine, testify to that. I think she does a fantastic job here, working in the English language, of course. Her dialogue, her accent, I should say, is fine. It's perfectly fine. She does a good job with the English, and she's not trying to put on an American accent or anything, so, you know, it works. Percy Hines White is the young man who plays her son in this. Now, I'm not quite sure of his age, but he looks like a teenager, and he's actually very good. He seems to have a very natural on-screen presence with Rapace. Now, whether that's just because an actress of her calibre is bringing out the best in him, I don't know, but the two of them work well together, and they feel like they have a genuine mother-son chemistry. Peter Stormare is in this film as well, playing Peter Stormare. I don't really like Peter Stormare, I must say. He's just the same in whatever he does. When I first saw this guy way back in Fargo, I was like, wow, who is this new actor that I've not seen before? He was perfect in that film. But then I realised this is it. This is what he has. This is his repertoire. He just does this in every film. So yeah, he brings that here. You either like it or you don't, and I don't. All in all, this is a pretty decent film for what they have, you know, for what they have to work with. I do think, like I say, that final act has really deep problems that scupper it, but those first 2/3 are definitely worth investing in. I think it's a very tense kind of thriller with some really good performances, save for, like I say, Peter Stormare. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. I think if they'd have fixed those problems with the ending, it would definitely be a 4 out of 5. But they didn't, so it's getting a 3. What about you? Have you seen Rupture? What did you think about it? Comment below, let me know, and until next time, thanks for watching.